Sam in the morning, only on LA Talk Radio.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the show. Today is May 14th, and a beautiful day in LA, and I have a beautiful guest in the studio today. You can say hi to the audience.
Hi, everyone.
We have Anahit Etemadi in the show. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks so much for having me.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
We've known each other for a while. We haven't really been in touch, but we knew each other several years ago, and you were a co-host on one of our shows on the station.
That's right.
And you came to one of the parties and everything.
Yeah.
So then I saw that you were promoting some things on Facebook, and I thought, let's invite her and find out
thank
what
you
she's
so
doing.
much for inviting me.
Of
I really
course.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
and
let me
seeing
just
you
check, make
again.
sure. Okay, we are online. Thank you.
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to thank each other all day now.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah,
Right?
I know.
Mhm.
So what have you been up to?
Wow, a lot.
Yeah. You know what? Let's start in the beginning, okay?
Mhm.
You weren't born here, right? You were born
No.
overseas. Where were you born?
You want me to tease you?
Yeah. No, it's okay. Just tell
I
us.
born in the best part of the world.
Oh, yeah?
Which has everything.
Right.
Just one thing, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I born in Tehran.
You were born in
I'm
Tehran.
from Iran.
Right.
I
And you
moved
grew up
out
there?
like 25 years ago.
How old were you when you came here?
Don't ask that question.
Oh, well, you didn't have to tell me how old you are now.
No.
Okay, but it was many years ago, right?
Yeah, many years ago, and I'm maybe thousands of years old.
Okay. And did you come out with your family or alone?
No, I actually, I'm a fashion designer, a couture designer, right?
Oh, okay.
And it was really for me hard to function
Mm-hmm.
based on the regulations there.
Mm-hmm.
So I found myself I cannot really function there. So
Yeah.
I had to move out,
Right.
and I moved out by myself
Oh, wow.
with tiny little money,
Uh-huh.
about $100.
That's it.
That's it.
What
And
did your family think about
My
it?
family, my I have an amazing. I had. I still have him.
Yeah.
And my father was, very, very strong man with a lot of my I can say the first mentor I had was my father.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
I
pretty
had
cool.
a very strong relationship with him,
Uh-huh.
and I love him so much.
Yeah.
So I did not want to have, loser face. So I suffered and swallowed and burned the boat.
Uh-huh.
My I burned everything.
Really?
So I
All the
said, I'm
bridges.
not gonna all the bridges, everything,
Right.
the boat, everything.
Uh-huh.
And I said, I'm not gonna go back
Right.
with failure face.
Right.
So I moved out, but I asked my dad, if you tell me no, I won't go. But he said, no, you do what you think is correct.
He knew
And-
you'd have a good life in the United
Oh,
States.
No, I had a long journey. It
Right.
wasn't that easy.
Oh,
I had
okay.
a very, very,
Really?
very difficult path.
Oh, wow.
I had a lot of barriers, a lot of obstacles, like big, not one at a time,
Mhm.
sometimes few at a time. Like
Really?
I was living in uncertainty for over 20 years.
20 years of
25
uncertainty.
25 years, yes. But I never gave up.
Yeah.
I never gave up. And
Wow.
I really would love to give this, how I did that
Mhm.
to some people so that they maybe inspire them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when I came out, I basically, let's go a little back. I was 12-year-old. My dad
Yeah.
is absolutely spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
My mentor, I love him, and he has such an influence on me. But he kind of guided me, but kind of maybe he knew what kind of person I am, because the way he was treating me
Right.
was different than my other two sisters, and I'm the
Oh, yeah?
youngest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had so many fathers and mothers, and but but I didn't listen to any of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when I was 12, I don't know, maybe I have no idea. Everyone is maybe different somehow, but I had this epiphany with me because I had a lot of talent, and I was able to do paintings from young age.
Really?
Yeah, and they found me very talented. My dad, especially. So
Right.
they kept telling me, "You're so special. You're so special." I mean, I'm lucky to have those parents, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I felt, and then my dad said, "You are talented, but you are responsible
Yeah.
for this talent."
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not like just God gave you this talent and then voila, that's it. You do whatever you want. You have to give back. You have to, you're responsible for that to
Right.
be what He actually, with God, wanted you to be, right? And
Yeah.
that was the foundation of my movement,
Mm.
moving journey, everything.
Really? Wow.
Exactly. So when I came out, I had broken English, really broken English.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't understand me. I couldn't even talk to you,
Yeah. That was hard, huh?
Extremely
You didn't
hard.
have the language.
Extremely hard. I
Yeah.
lived in Dubai for 5 years. I
Mm.
was a couture designer, but I faced ton of problems there. Ton.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy for me because I lost my visa. I lost my because of the 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
They closed down the business. I built the business from negative to positive, and they all of a sudden decided to close it. I was the partner. I
Yeah.
was partner, but anyways, that made my life upside down, and I did not want to go back. Remember,
Yeah.
no, give up in my
Yeah.
vocabulary for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So I did all my paperwork, everything to get green card to Canada.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because I was
Canada.
scared
Uh-huh.
of US. I have to tell you, I had to deal with fear all my life. We all do, right?
Yeah.
And then I was invited to US. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just give you one little story, very short. When I was in Dubai, they
Mm-hmm.
told me you can go and become, a refugee and ask for, you change your religion or whatever and things like that. I didn't do that because I said, why should I do this? They should really want me in their country because I'm a very talented person, and they should
Right.
invite me
Yeah.
to come there. But 10 years after,
Right.
they really did.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
Holt
wow.
International Business School
Uh-huh.
wanted me to be in their class.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah, very, very helpful people, very nice people.
That was
And
the business school in Dubai?
no, in San Francisco.
Oh, in San
Yes,
Francisco.
San
Oh, okay.
Francisco. So
All
I
right.
came and I
Now,
did my MBA.
really?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
where did you do your bachelor's degree?
Okay, my bachelor was fashion design, right?
Okay.
And couture.
Okay.
And from like from, as they call it, Zahra University, but before was Farah School, Farah Pahlavi
Mm-hmm.
School, Farah Diba, right?
Okay. And that's Dubai?
No, that's Tehran.
That's in Iran.
Tehran, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And
So
it
how
was
long were you
from
in
Shah
Dubai?
time.
How long were you in Dubai?
You're calculating.
No, I'm not calculating
I'm
anything.
just kidding. I'm just
I
kidding.
just wanted to
Just
know.
kidding.
You
I
don't
was
have
there
to
like
tell me.
5 years. Then I was there in Canada like about 8 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm here also the rest.
How did you get to Canada? How?
Yeah, so because of my bachelor and then because of the art I had,
Mm-hmm.
I applied for, and that has another story of barrier. Everything has big barriers. They said you cannot go anymore because of 9/11. They changed all the regulations.
Really?
And I said, but there could be a way. It is a lot of barriers. If I want to tell you, the visa I wanted to get for Dubai, everybody said, just have your fun and go back. There is no way that 20-year-old girl, 20ish, can, get visa, a work visa here.
Right.
You have 2 months,
Mhm.
go play, have fun, and then go back home. I said, oh, okay, thank you. But how can I get the visa? They was like, we just told you, there is no way. And I would say, oh, okay, but there's going to be a way. They would say, oh, you're
Yeah.
crazy. I swear, they would say, you're crazy. And Persian people would say, oh, you have qurma sabzi in your head. You know what is qurma sabzi?
No, I don't.
One of our famous cuisine. Yeah.
Okay.
So then after 2 months passed and I had to renew my visa for one more month, I did that. Now is 1 week left
Mm-hmm.
till my visa finishes. And I'm sitting
Yeah.
in an apartment. It's a long story. I ate sausage for 2 months.
Wow.
Yeah, only sausage.
Yeah. Well, I
While-
love sausage, but I guess if you eat
I
it every
don't.
day.
I don't. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Breakfast,
Wow.
lunch, dinner. And because and you're in a place that they open the Rolls Royce and they say, welcome,
Mhm.
come in and shake wants to just take you for dinner and don't touch you, just dinner, and give you a Cartier. I'm like, oh, I get that Cartier and put it to toilet
Right.
and flash. Why? Because you're buying, you want to buy my soul?
Mm.
That's not for sale.
Yeah.
Because I have way bigger,
Right.
and I know I'm gonna succeed.
Who
If I
offered you
sold,
this? Who
then
offered you the Rolls Royce and the Cartier?
it's rich people and they're looking for girls, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
So they were
I
trying to
looked so
take
ugly,
advantage of
so
you.
I had so many. That's why I had a lot of proposal for marriage,
Really?
and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my god, no way, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Very different mentalities. I'm like, no, thank you very much.
Right.
So long story short, the visa there, 1 week left, and I'm faxing my resume like a madman, and all of a sudden, I think it was 6 o'clock afternoon or something, comes and I'm like, yes, it's me. Da, da, da. Oh, we got your resume. Madame says to come to, I was in Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
They were in Sharjah, another city,
Yeah.
another city, like let's say Orange County, right?
Okay.
Oh, Madame says, come for interview now. I'm like, oh, excuse me. And I have a little money.
Mm-hmm.
Either I have to pay for taxi
Mm-hmm.
or I have zero, nothing.
Right.
So I said, can I come tomorrow morning so I can use bus? They said, okay, let me ask. Some Arabic. And then he said, no, Madame says either you come now or don't come.
Really?
I swear. Oh yeah.
Jeez.
I said, well, no. My intuition said, go. And I said,
Mhm.
no, I'll come. I come now. I
Right.
just spent all the money, went there.
Right.
And there were there were this lady with 2 daughters, very beautiful people, really nice people. And wherever they are, I hope they see me. So very important people.
Right.
Very important people.
Uh-huh.
So they said, come from tomorrow to work. I said, but I don't have visa for work. They said, come for work.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay. And I actually had the family name researched. I do my homeworks.
Yeah.
So somebody said, go.
Really?
I went there. The guy came and took my passport.
Mm-hmm.
And after 20 days, he came back with
a visa.
Work visa,
Really?
bam,
Wow.
on my table. And I
Yeah.
called all those people,
Uh-huh.
that I have some of them on my Facebook,
Yeah.
telling me, you are crazy.
Yeah.
There is no visa for a girl with 20-year-old.
Yeah.
You can't get a visa for work. Just
Right.
go back. You're wasting your time. You're making yourself crazy. Just go back.
Yeah.
So I did not.
But they could get things done. They knew people.
Oh yeah, very. There is if you're a sheikh or you're a sheikh or And then
Yeah.
I started to work for all the sheikhs that I was doing couture design for them.
Mhm.
And then I applied for Canada myself. And then 9/11 happened, and and there was a big barrier that they said, oh, we need more points. They call it, I think they call it points, that you have to have certain points to get skilled worker
Yeah.
status.
Okay.
And I didn't have it.
How do you get the points?
I'll tell you now.
Okay.
I said, well, I am here for a purpose,
Mhm,
and I'm sure God is gonna open the door for me,
mhm.
right?
Right.
And I was like every night meditating and keeping my energy correct. And then one day I had an attorney that I was contacting him, and he said, well, you can't get that. You cannot have it because
Right.
you don't have enough points.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone in Canada? No. Do you have any family there? No. Do you have any relative there? No. Do you have a job offer? No. So you can't get it. You have the bachelor degree and some experience.
Right.
So all of a sudden, after I think a year or something,
Mhm.
he called and he said, since you have been so persisting,
Yeah.
and calling all the time, I remembered you, the law changed.
Really?
Go check, listen to
Yeah.
this, go check if you have applied,
Mhm.
between 2 weeks or some 20 days or between 2 weeks within I don't know what September, before September to what September, something like that. I don't know why they did that because
Right.
I said so. I'm just kidding. But they said if you have applied from, let's say, the 1st of September, I'm just making it up, to 16, right? Then you are included the previous law. Then I would be, passing. I would need interview then.
I see.
So I checked, and which one was mine? The last day.
The last day?
The last day. And
Wow.
everything in my life is the last minute.
Really?
Last minute. Last minute, baby.
Well, that's the
So
way it is
I
for
got
you.
my
That's
green
your
card, and that's
destiny.
another story how I got it.
Uh-huh.
But I got it to Canada, and
Right.
yeah.
How did you learn the language? I mean, you came here. Did you know any English when you came here?
When I went to Dubai,
Mhm.
if you have a good English, when you go to Dubai, your English will suffer.
Yeah.
It gets worse
Really?
because at that time, I don't know now, but it's been a very long time. But no, their English is not that strong. So,
Right.
but when I came to Canada, I said, I want to study. I want to study. So I got my project management postgraduate.
I
So
see.
my bachelor is
Mhm.
Farsi.
Uh-huh.
I am jumping to postgraduate in
Right.
English,
Wow.
and it's
Yeah.
project management language. It's
Mhm.
totally different world. If I talk project management language to someone who's born here,
Mhm.
American, they won't
Even they won't
understand. Even
understand.
though they won't understand.
Right.
So I was that fashion designer,
Yeah.
going with scared, nice, and between 40 engineers, and maybe some of them on my Facebook. So they were like, oh my God, what this girl fashion designer wants between us engineers. And they have a ring in their little finger,
Little
right?
finger. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, these people, they don't know who I am, right?
Right.
I mean, it was exactly like the Legally Blonde, and I had
Mhm.
blonde hair at that time, believe me. And I was not watching any movie, nothing. And I said, I'll show you who I am. If I
Mhm.
swear to God, I said, if I don't show you, I'm not the daughter of my grand parents. Very great people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all authors and very, very nice.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So I said, I'm not the girl of
Uh-huh.
femme. I'll show you. And I
Right.
became the top student in the class, paddle all those engineers, and was competing with the top student in the class, which was
Yeah.
Farsi, English, and I'm competing. So
Right.
that's how I got my project management degree, and then I got right after my PMP,
Mhm.
project management professionals from PMI Institute, like Project Management Institute. I got my
Gotcha.
certification designation. It was very difficult at that time.
sure.
Maybe now there are so many, but at that time was a big deal, huge deal.
Right.
And I got that, and everyone, well, my professors, everyone were like so proud of me. And because of this diversity that I had, I lived in Dubai, in Canada, different degrees. So Hart International Business School. I went for a research only to find out what is going on. Should I get my MBA or not?
Right.
They said you have to bring your resume. Without your resume, we don't let you in. So
Right.
it was a fair.
And what was
MBA
your
for-
resume like? Did you already have good things to show?
Yeah, I just had the project management, PMP, and Bachelor of Fashion,
Okay.
and my experience. And I just gave the one. I took only one resume. And if we go back to 10 years ago or some more years ago, I said, what in Dubai? I said, they have to invite me. I'm not gonna put my nation, my Persian, my talent that God gave me down and say, oh, a lie, or I'm changing my religion. I'm not gonna do this kind of thing at all. Yeah, they have to wish I be there, right?
Right.
So I had only one resume. I went to the receptionist and I said, information desk, and I said, well, I'm here to do research and schools from all over the world, England, France, okay?
Right.
They were from other countries too, I don't know. And I said, I'm a fashion designer, okay? And there is no fashion in England, right? There is no fashion in France, right?
Right.
She said she
You
passed
get
all
plenty.
of them
Yeah.
because she had to, because she had this from the universe that, hey,
I
she
see.
goes to that school in the very corner out there, and that's United States,
Oh,
right?
okay. Right.
So to go ask that lady there in that corner. I had only one resume. Yeah, she could send me to London, everywhere. So, and I just gave my resume and I came back. I did not apply. So then they called me and they said, we want you in our class.
That's very nice.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So
Thanks.
that's good. So you impressed people with what you've done so far.
Yeah, I never had, I never deviated from what I'm here for. So
Right.
we are all energy, right? And what we allow in our system, what I call system is our body and our soul. Bad bacteria, they give you bad that energy that you are, you're going out, it's, you're supposed to be your best, and you can be anything you want from the quantum field, right? You can
Right.
select, right?
Right.
So what I would say, we are habit machine. And unfortunately, they don't teach us at the schools, like, you're a habit machine. Your parents, they set the foundations,
Right.
And some parents, I mean, most of the parents, all of them, I had wrong things too. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we all do,
My
right?
mom didn't want me.
Really?
Yeah. I am
Wow.
unwanted. Why? Because she was smart. How
Mm,
many kids? 5? That's
yeah.
a lot. When she had 3, she said, I'm done. The
Yeah.
4th one comes and she said, no, I don't want this. I'm going to get
No
it
more.
good. Yeah. And they convinced her to have it. So then, for me, never, right?
Right.
And so basically, if you can understand that you are a habitual machine,
Right.
and understand that everything from a movie, from a sound, from a song, from everything, it influences you either positively
Right.
or negatively.
Yeah.
You know, the message is giving you, all is working. And one thing I have to say here, that the thoughts that we have, it's not really our thoughts.
Mm,
It is actually the whole world that
right.
affecting us. It's like when
You're
you go
pretty
to bed.
spiritual, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
I
you
am.
believe in these
Yeah, yeah,
things
yeah.
and the energies and all that stuff.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So when we were sleeping, we
Mhm.
see dreams without our control, right?
Mhm.
Exactly when we're awake, we're
Mhm.
not really awake.
Yeah.
You know what I
You think
mean?
we're living in a dream, like in the
If
Matrix?
we wake up,
Right.
we have to celebrate every second this magical world that we
Mhm.
are in.
Yeah.
It's so amazing. It's so magical. I get
Right.
goosebumps every single time I
Really?
think about. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're not awake. So
Mhm.
if we are somehow maybe 10% awake or something, maybe not. And that awakening thing, you think you are, but you have other thoughts coming. You
Right.
got to know that those thoughts are not really your thoughts.
Really?
Yes.
So whose thoughts are those?
It's basically, see, as I said, brain is a machine that is habitual, right? Whatever you give a lot and dominates your brain, that gives you back automatically, right?
Really?
Automatically.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of training, it's a lot of techniques, there are a lot of practices that you need to do in order to build that personality, that if a thought comes and it's not yours, it's, oh, okay, that was cute. You know what I mean? Or no, that's not me. Oh, I know what I need now, and focus on what is really matter. It's
Right.
really important, right?
Right.
Yeah. So
Very nice.
sorry, I'm
Well,
talking
so
too much.
you're a very tenacious woman. You're very stubborn. You're strong. You're ambitious. You don't let anything stand in your way.
No, it's not stubborn.
Right.
Stubborn has a different
Well,
definition,
that's what I'm
right?
saying. Tenacious. It's
Yeah,
like you don't give up.
no, I don't give up on good things. But
Right.
if it is a bad, because when you see, I definitely pivot
Mm,
right away
mhm.
for anything I see. Oh my God, that's for sure. I will change. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean I understand that. I'm just saying that you're very ambitious and you don't let anything
Yeah,
get
why
in your
am
way.
I? Because
If
I
you want
know
something, you get it,
exactly
right?
why. Because we're not gonna die.
Mhm.
Whoever that was a big lie, huge lie that we're gonna die. We're not gonna die.
What do you think we do?
Well, we just are evolving
Mhm.
from this form shaped body, this world with this space time reality what you're in now,
Mhm.
to another, because energy doesn't die, right?
Right.
We just come out, go to something else. If anyone says, oh, I really know exactly how it is, I don't know. Maybe they have some epiphany or flash, because it comes when you meditate.
Yeah.
You will see things that other people can't see.
Yeah. But nobody really knows. I mean,
Yeah.
death is an unknown,
Yeah,
and we
that
don't
is
know.
unknown, but we know what we know exactly. So
Yeah.
what I'm saying is
So you
exactly
believe
based
that's
on
the way it
based
is.
on science.
Right.
Energy doesn't die, right?
Right. Exactly.
So where it goes, what happens to it next? I would say, now I add,
Okay.
and I didn't hear anywhere or anything. It's first time.
That's your
I said it
opinion.
in my book as well with. I think I said it with Jack Canfield.
Mhm.
So if you believe in vibrations
Mhm.
and the same frequencies attract each other, right? And it's the law of
Okay.
attraction, right?
Okay.
So then we can say that after we come out of this form, we also vibrate
Right.
in a certain frequency,
Right.
right? Why
Right.
not frequency the best?
Mhm.
Because then we're going to attract the best.
That's
Does it
true.
make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to be at your best
Yes.
in this world,
Yes,
so you can
exactly.
connect
What I
with
am
someone.
supposed to be.
Right.
So if I'm a designer, right? Any designer,
Mhm.
says unless the design is abstract, messy, one. So that's also a purpose. So you have a purpose of when you're designing something,
Mhm.
right?
Right. Exactly.
I want to be what I was supposed to accomplish.
Right.
And for me, the best thing in fulfilling me is giving back
Mhm.
and changing people's life. And I have done that, and I didn't know it myself. Like
Yeah.
after so many years, so and so comes, like, my God, you said something and it changed my path, my life.
Really? Very nice.
I'm like shocked. I'm like,
Yeah.
really? And I don't know even what I said. So
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you, people like spirituality, they like to think about these things,
mhm.
and if you give them something to think about, they like it,
Yeah.
So that's good. So you went to school in San Francisco, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay. What school did you go to?
It was Holt International Business School, and I came and I did some life practices.
Okay.
And life takes you somewhere
Right.
that even if you don't want to be there, but you there is a lesson for that to learn,
Right.
and some of it. So we came out, and now I have started my business.
Mhm.
2022, I started an undergarment for men.
Really? During the pandemic, you started the
Yes,
business?
yes. Pandemic didn't affect me.
No?
Mm-mm.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, when you build a lot, I
Right.
love my own company because we have a lot of fun together, me and my.
And yourself.
Yeah, because I learn a lot. I
Right.
just constantly listen to books and learn,
Mhm.
and I don't have time, to think negative or something. But
Right.
anyways, we started this undergarment for
Mhm.
men because I'm a couture designer.
Mhm.
I realized I did a lot of research, and there are a lot of problems men have with their undergarments,
Mm.
and it's not comfortable right up, so many problems
How
there.
did you know that? I mean, you're
I
not a
had so
man.
many people told me,
Really?
yes,
Well,
that
they
you're
tell
a
you about
couture
their
designer.
underwear.
Yes, girls and boys,
Right.
not just boys. And I'm going to
Okay.
go for girls too. A
Okay.
lot of people told me, yeah,
Mhm.
no one could work on it. And I'm a couture
Right.
designer. So I actually
But
came
I
up
need to
with
know what kind of problems people had with their undergarments. I mean, no, really. I mean, you came
people
out
know
with a whole,
themselves.
but you came out with a whole line. You have to tell people what it does,
Yeah, yes,
right?
I'm telling you right now.
Okay.
So what makes us different is you will have your own exact size, custom size. Ours are the unique part of it is that. And we are going to have a huge announcement later. I'm not going to talk about it now. We talked
Okay.
about it before. That's going to be next time.
Okay.
Yeah, but for now,
Mhm.
people, they can go to our website and enter their measurement. And if we have their measurement, we will send it to them. Number one is so custom sized, unique sizes based on your body, not somebody else's body. It's imagine like, woman, how many bra size there is? You think?
Right. A lot, right?
Hundreds of hundreds.
Right.
And how many men underwear sizes? Maybe
3.
8.
No?
Yeah.
Small, medium, and large.
Extra small, medium, large, and extra large, and extra large.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
That's
When I go to the
absolutely
store, there's small,
ridiculous.
medium, and large.
And
That's it.
everybody is different.
Right.
Not everyone's same. So
Right.
we are changing it. We're changing the
Okay.
industry. So
Okay.
we have custom size for you. Not for
So,
your cousin, not for your
right.
neighbor.
I understand. So how do I measure myself?
We have a video. We show the measurement, how you have to measure yourself. and the first one is free. Your first underwear is free.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but you have to order the second one. But the
Right.
first one comes open and or like free, but the other one is closed. If you don't like it, you don't want it, you will
Right.
send
You
it.
just send it back.
Yeah, you will send the one that is not you didn't open because of the
Right.
hygienic factors.
Right.
And then it's sustainable,
Mm-hmm.
bamboo, butter soft,
Really?
very very soft,
Mhm.
and and it's fantastic quality, it's premium quality, right?
Mm.
Then I just want to mention something way bigger we have behind the undergarment is our community and our mission, which is supporting kids and
Mhm.
human trafficking. I've never been trafficked.
Right.
I've never had that experience, but I actually have this ability to feel somebody else, and it really hurt me
Right.
and shredded my heart really deeply.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to help that cause. So
Mhm.
10% of your purchase goes to human trafficking. And then we're going to add for women.
Right.
Yeah. And I just want to mention this also. It's drop sales. If you have your size, you better get it now because
Mm.
we might not have it later.
I see. Okay. So custom size means what? Like if I measure it, do you already have that size, or do you have to make it especially for me?
We have certain collections right now,
Okay.
but we have to check to see if
Okay.
you have your size or not.
I see. Okay.
Yeah,
So
but
these are
eventually we
sizes.
will have everyone's size.
So these are sizes like between small, medium, and large, right?
It is very different.
Right.
I cannot really explain, but a man knows.
Okay.
You know, you don't have
Depends on your
I think you
tool.
don't have any problem.
It depends on the size
You
of your
don't have
tool.
problems, right?
Yeah.
You don't have any problem. But
Yeah,
the
but
one that they have problem, they don't have the skinny, they are not skinny.
Mhm.
They have, bigger hip, bigger
Okay.
legs
Right.
because they like whoever plays football, soccer, running a lot, cycling, hiking, big legs. When muscles move, because I'm a couture designer, I knew how the muscles react and
Right.
how should I solve the problem,
Right. Yeah.
So the muscles moves and the fabric,
Stretches.
no, fabric moves too,
Okay.
right? And then
Right.
it comes up
Mm.
and goes up.
I see. Okay.
And then
Gotcha.
they cause a lot of problem for men, reproduction problems,
Mm.
even scientifically, like
Really.
they have a lot of problem for that. And I'm just here to help so that
Right.
we can help those kids,
Yeah. Yeah.
so that we
So
can
these are like for
get them.
briefs, not boxers,
No, it's
right?
boxer brief.
Boxers briefs.
Boxer brief.
I see.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Not the briefs.
No,
Okay. Why
no.
not?
Those don't ride up much.
They don't.
They don't ride much.
Mm,
Yeah.
I see.
Boxer briefs, right? You imagine the legs when they move,
Right.
the legs move, right?
Right.
So that's why the fabric moves. But when there is no fabric, nothing moves,
Gotcha.
right?
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's amazing
you're
idea,
probably
my
going to
dear.
have a large market for that and stuff.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you doing it yourself? Do you have other
No,
people
I
that are
have
working
I
with
have
you?
so many contractors, and we're
Uh-huh.
working hard.
Mhm.
Our website is the Real Men City, not fake ones.
Okay.
Real men, not man, men.
Right. The Real Men
The
City.
realmencity.com.
Okay.
And please follow us on Instagram and help us, to grow Facebook.
Yeah.
And we're going to have probably very soon, we're going to have a drop sale. We had a drop sale finished. So go there, register, like make an account and enter your measurements. We
So
send
people
you.
can already order this. This is already.
They can go
It
there.
exists already.
Exactly, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, they can go there and have their measurement there. And if we have their size, we send it to them.
Right. Yeah. Okay. But now, so there's one size, but But the size changes if you're, you
Yeah,
know,
there
what
are
I'm saying.
different sizes.
No, but
There's
what I'm
not
saying
one
is
size. There's
no,
not
but
one.
what I'm saying for one person, it changes. I mean, you get aroused and everything. You need more space there.
That's right.
Yeah,
So we try to help them. We try
accommodate
to
that.
accommodate
Mm.
and solve the problems. Yeah,
Okay.
and we had tests there. The
Uh-huh.
people test the product.
The product.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and whoever has the exact size
Mm-hmm.
of the exact size, they're just so happy,
Right.
amazingly happy, and
Yeah.
I was shocked. Oh my god, that's wonderful. So I
Right.
can go and talk about
Yeah, yeah.
and
If you
do
see that
something.
people like it,
Yes,
it's
yes,
going to succeed.
yes. And we have a bigger one. It's coming up later, not now.
Bigger what?
Bigger program, bigger plan,
I see.
and it's
Okay.
coming soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Very
we will
nice.
announce. We don't want to announce it now.
Yeah, yeah. Tell me something. I saw something on Facebook where you won something, like an award or something.
That was Who's Who. You're talking about
I
Who's
think
Who?
so. Yeah.
Or you're talking about my books I wrote with Brian Tracy.
No,
So
something more recent. No.
yeah, that was Who's Who. Marcus Who's Who
Okay.
contacted me, and that organization exists from 125 years ago.
Really?
Yes.
It's called Who's Who.
Who's Who,
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Who's Who, and they have all the big people. I'm
Mm-hmm.
very, very small, but next to them, it feels good.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Like
a big
Elon
honor.
Musk in there, Trump is there, you name it. Big Abraham Lincoln.
So how did they find out about you?
I think they are in, they are aware of so many things on LinkedIn, and they invite people.
I see.
It's not like you contact them
You can't
or
apply
you
for
pay.
it. Right.
It's not with money.
Right.
And
So you must have inspired them, huh?
I don't know how they did find me, because I think because I'm a best-selling author.
Oh yeah, so tell us about that.
I also, when I had my 2019 divorce finalized,
Mm-hmm.
and I had my beautiful dad.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
He passed away.
Passed away.
Right.
The same year. So I'm divorcing. My dad is passing away.
Yeah, yeah.
And
a tough year.
Yeah, one of those that will make you stronger, right?
Right.
And you have to practice more, right?
Right.
So after about a month, I had a great friends. Again, like I had some work we have done before, but they invited me if you would like to write the book with Brian Tracy. And it was such a pleasure, such an honor.
Yeah.
Such an honor. It was amazing. And
Brian Tracy is a motivational.
Brian Tracy is a global known, basically training IBM for sales.
Right.
And then I did another
he's
one.
Written many books too, right?
Oh my God, a million times New York bestseller. I don't know how many times, 80 times, God knows. The most important, the most famous book of, he has so many, it's Eat That Frog. And it's globally known. Yeah. And then I had the next year the privilege, and I was so honored writing book with Jack Canfield.
Really?
Yeah,
and
The
how
Secret.
Did that happen?
The same way, the same way, because basically you get involved, and you're receiving more, right?
Right.
So that was amazing. I love Jack. I love Brian too. I mean, so much learning from them.
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
Beyond amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, beyond amazing how much you learn.
Right.
So yeah, and
so you wrote
twice I got.
So you helped them write the book.
I think they helped me more.
They helped you more, okay.
Because they don't need to be helped, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been amazing for me.
So it's your book,
right?
not their
no,
book.
it's a few co-author.
Mm-hmm.
We were few co-author together. Wrote each of us. We wrote a chapter.
I see. Okay. What's the book called?
The first one is Leverage. with Brian Tracy,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one is Turning Point.
Uh-huh.
Turning Point with Jack Canfield.
Oh, wow.
Very good books.
Yeah.
Very good books.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people should go out and get them, right?
Yes, they can go to
Sounds-
Amazon and get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm
absolutely. And
curious to see
they
what you
also
wrote.
can go to my website, Anahit, Etemadi.com, and
Okay.
I have free PDF version of the book.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
they can go and have
So
it.
people
your
can go
your
get
audience,
it. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. No, I
yes.
mean, I'm curious to see what you wrote. You know.
Yes.
What did you write about?
Yeah, it's about mostly like spiritual matters, and also happiness. For me, is I want to bring that, being happy in peace
Mm-hmm.
is the most important thing people are looking for.
Right.
I have seen so many billionaires or millionaires are very miserable.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not
We
the
all
money.
saw- It's not the money, but money helps whatever you are.
Yes.
Money helps make you stronger on what you are
Right.
already.
Okay, I see.
Right?
Yeah.
hmm So yeah, I have a philosophy behind in how to be happy and
Mm.
how to keep your state of mind in a way that you can solve any problem in front of you. Remember, I was in uncertainty for 20 years, some more years,
Yeah.
25 years almost. Still, I'm in uncertainty.
Yeah. Well, that's how life
Still,
is. Nobody has certainty.
I'm in big challenges.
We don't know what's going to happen in the future, you know.
Yeah,
So
no,
we just
no.
gotta
I
go
was
with
in
that.
uncertainty of not knowing if I'm going to be homeless.
Right.
It's
That's pretty scary.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have been in that kind of uncertainty. I have been in many years of visa work and status of immigration status uncertainty. When you come out of your country to
Mm.
another country, it's you have a different life. It's not your home.
Yeah.
It's not your family there or your relatives. And I never had any friends or family or relatives before I come to the
Right.
next country.
Right.
So it's pretty hard for a little girl.
It is.
I'm a little girl,
Yes, you're still
I'm a little girl,
Yeah.
and I keep my little girl happy.
Yeah. We all stay a child inside, you know.
Absolutely. You have to take care of her.
I just turned 64 years old. I still feel like I'm 20, you know.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's like in your mind, you stay young, you know.
Yeah,
It's only the body that ages,
this is the
you
body
know.
is expiring,
Right.
Everything expires.
Yes.
So for me, so there are a lot of motivationals, a lot of guidance of how to stay happy,
Right.
right?
Uh-huh.
I give you one very short,
Okay.
like how I stay happy is what exactly you said, right? For me, whatever you think of is they have a deadline,
Mm-hmm.
right? Relationship, parents,
Mm-hmm.
money, house, car, ice cream,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's temporary
Yeah.
pleasure, right? It's
Right.
temporary enjoyment.
Right.
I don't call them joy and not really even happiness.
Right.
So you got a new car, you got a new toy, you got a new thing, clothing, whatever it is, and you are happy for a little bit, for sometimes, and then done,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And now you're empty again.
Right.
Yeah. So, but how to keep yourself happy
Mm-hmm.
while you don't have that what you want,
Right.
right?
Right.
That's a big deal, huge,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So for me is to that principle,
Mm-hmm.
that foundation that your soul
Mm-hmm.
has to accomplish
Okay.
and fulfill
Right.
and go, right?
Okay.
And that
So that's
never
where your happiness lies.
exactly, because I have a purpose.
Right.
I have I'm trying to go towards that I can deliver and make
Right.
someone else inspired
Yeah.
and make the whole world happy. And just as I said, if you wake up more than this little, if you think we'll wake up, then you will realize that we are already in heaven.
Mm.
And
That's
but
true. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
but some
Depends, the way the world is today, I would argue about that.
Yeah, but you can.
But in your
be
own life,
still,
you can
exactly.
be.
You can be inside
Right.
in
In
heaven
heaven.
and
There you go.
joyful
That's good.
all the time.
Well, that's a
Anytime
good,
you want.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good place to wrap up because we're out of time.
Yes. Okay.
And he tell people how they can find you on social media if they want to contact you.
Yeah.
Go
It's
ahead.
Anahit Etemadi, Instagram, and anahitetemadi.com, and The Real Men City.
The
Please
Real Men
follow.
City, yeah.
The
Go
Real
ahead, get your
Men
underwear
City.
custom sized,
Yes.
and you'll feel
Yes.
free.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And
Yes.
thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you
us.
so much for having me. I
Of
really
course, you're a
appreciate
very
it.
interesting person.
Thank you.
I wish
You
you all
too.
the best in the world. You're very ambitious. I
God
know you're
bless
going to
you.
continue to succeed. So
Thank you. Thank you.
all
Thanks
right.
everyone for
Thanks
watching.
everyone for watching.
I appreciate
See you
you.
next time.
You're listening to Sam in the Morning, only on LA Talk Radio.